Greetings and salutations again, everyone, and welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum. I went and battled every trainer. There was this guy, when you go to the door on the right, he sort of just jumps out at you. And I went to the left. If you go in here, there's a trainer at the counter. They're the one that you battled back in Fanac City. The one that had the Johto starter. So that's the second chance to catch a Johto starter if you fail to catch it. Say you KO'd it or something. Which is all really good, but I already caught Bayleaf, so it was just a repeat battle. But here, this guy is Silver. Basically just said, hey, good luck. I infiltrated their base and such. But now we're gonna head up the elevator. And that's something I kind of have to consider now. Two separate things, really. No, there's Nazgul. I finally reached me. I must say that I am impressed. First, you get welcome to the Real Gam Tower, and if it's Nazgul, you remember the time in Fanac. I dared to fear that I would one day face you in battle, but I never imagined you'd be the one to seek me out here. Basically, it will be ready to greet your arrival in style. I'll go ahead and wait for you. Don't keep me waiting too long. Let me see him enter the elevator. First, quick move to catch him. But I think after just a little bit of debating, I know what I'm going to do. It's regarding a final teammate. I said we're going to be here in the tower, but it's actually not the case. They're in the post game, and they're going to be underleveled when I catch them. I also did a little bit of training. Got most of the team members to level 55. Can you use the healing thing yet? Yeah. Chase the Rugen, but the final team member, I'm not gonna say what it is. Oh, I also taught Terra a new move in place of Light Screen. But I have no idea if it's even good or not. So we're gonna find out right now. We're gonna go for an Earthquake, and I taught it Terra Hidden Power because I'm sick of being stuck on Razor Leaf, and I'm rarely using Light Screen. I'm just using it when it's not else super effective. There we go! Hidden Power. I'm trying to figure out for the past couple hours what type it was, and it's Dragon. Which is actually really good. I went about the only trainer that I could, and I went to Battle Tower, cleared area 6 or 7, got to trainer 70, and I could not for the life of me figure out what type it was. It was so annoying, but now I know that I can use Hidden Power to its full effect. But I wish it was just a guy in the skin that told you what type it was, because it isn't. The only way you're going to find out is to use a Hidden Power checker, which requires you to know your IVs. And it's not even a thing with the IVs, you also have to know the EVs of a Pokemon. So I went onto the site. I have no idea what EVs are, because they built up in this game based on the Pokemon you KO. So I had no idea what the thing was. There was just straight up no idea or way of figuring out, hey, this Hidden Power is Dragon type. So the beginning actually gets a really good move. I'd have to calculate. I'd have to remember every Pokemon Meganium has ever KO'd. Which I'm not doing that. Like, come on. Can't use that. Gonna give everyone some items too. Fortress has the XP share for now, but it doesn't really need it. Gonna give a quick claw to Marsh. And Paliswine's there just because Ferret is ready to be purified. I haven't purified it, but fine. Actually, no, I'm gonna save again. There you go. Most of the team is around level 55. Fortress is gonna kind of send it back and just get XP, but eventually when I get the last team member, I'll be giving it the XP share for absolute sure. Aki's gone, what should we do? Find out how about over that way? Can we take the other elevator? Oh yeah, 2 elevators. Oh, it's no good. We can't take this elevator either. They've stopped us. And we have some new guy here. Long time no see, eh, Wes? Not gonna break my heart. Tell me you forgot my face, are you now? This can't be. Team Snagging, but why here? Even if you don't want to believe me, you're absolutely right. I'm Gonzap, the boss of Team Snagging, but don't you forget it. Did you ask what I'm doing here? Yes, isn't the Cypher headquarters? Team Snagging doesn't have anything to do with this. Well, surprise, surprise, you do have a lot to do with this, Missy. We were just beast before we got hold of the snag machines. And where did we get them? From Cypher. What one was this? Ghost snags superior grade Pokemon from training Cypher, right? So one big plot hatched by Cypher. And that's what's waiting for you upstairs, but you've got me to deal with first. We've got a little score to settle. It's time you paid up for working a hideout and wiping out Team Snagging. So we kind of have some lore as to why Wes stole the snag machine. Although it's kind of for the wrong reasons. As for the wrong reasons? Well, it's a bit of spoilers, but it's intended for the sequel of this game. It never happens, but it was intended that the protagonist of this game, Wes specifically, would have been the final boss of the sequel to this game, Pokemon XD, which, you know, it would have been pretty cool. He basically would have gone mad with power after this game's story. Which it would have been cool to see a protagonist turn evil. Because he did steal a snag machine that had a sinister look on his face in the opening cutscene. Chances were that Wes just stole the snag machine because he realised that if he was able to steal people's Pokemon, he has a lot of power on his side. Which is quite interesting. But also, the team is all about power, basically, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna go for Earthquake and Hidden Power on Pinsir. He almost took out his own teammate for some reason. He's all about just going all out with power, take down any Pokemon out of the way. And unfortunately, Marsh got KO'd. But that will allow us to send out Soleil, because Soleil needs to level up. Let's go with... Oh, Soleil learned Morning Sun is a really good healing move. We go for Shot. Actually, we're gonna go for Psychic on Pinsir and Hidden Power on Shiftry. And Shiftry is down. Terra moves very fast. Well, it is. Also, check out what else nature. Flygon has pretty good nature. I don't think I stated it, but it's a good one. And so is Fang. So is just a neutral nature, which is great. Now, Skarmory is a shadow Pokemon of this battle. Really good. I actually considered for the team, like before I record this episode, but things I've already got 2 weaknesses to grass, to fire, sorry. One of which is Quad. I don't really need another weakness to fire. I don't certainly need a weakness to electricity, so I decided in the end not to take Skarmory for the team. But it's a good Pokemon. Because I rarely use it. Now that I think about it, I never used the Skarmory. It's the same situation as Meganium. I've never bothered to try and do a playthrough with Skarmory. Kind of a shame. I'm considering if another Let's Play now, but I don't think I'll have any other chances to. Well, I'm just gonna try and catch it. Saves us a little bit of trouble later on. We will get another chance to catch in the first game, so don't worry too much. But obviously if you get it now, it saves you the trouble later on. Which is why I'm going to try. So we go for the Hidden Power and the Snag Ball. And we bust it out, that's fine. Skarmory's in the low. I'm going to try with an Ultra Ball. And Synthesis. Just why not? And bust out. Skarmory has a low catch rate though. But Skarmory's not going to be able to do much. Oh, critical hit. Why does it say that too? No. What I'm going to do is reflect. Over the damage a little bit. I put more Ultra Balls, but I went through the Pyramid Colosseum. That's where I didn't get any moves I wanted from there. I got the TM for Focus Punch and some other TMs. That's about it. I mostly went through it just to farm a little bit of XP because they were in the mid 50s. I could have went through the Fnac Colosseum as well, but the game decided, well, no, the game has a thing where they don't want you to use Shadow Pokemon in the Fnac Stadium for some reason. Yuki just basically says, hey, don't use Shadow Pokemon here because it's unfair. Even though the enemy has been using it. But I think it's because Fnac is the only Colosseum in the game that doesn't promise you a Shadow Pokemon after you clear it. Which kind of makes sense. Then, you know, no one else has Shadow Pokemon in those Colosseums. So it's just a bit of a strange thing. The Fnac Colosseum is supposed to be the last one you tackle. Supposed to have a full team ready for that. Go for the Ultra Ball and Protect. Skarmory just not get caught. Good jump cut, but basically after this battle is a gauntlet. So I figured I could do this and get through 1 or 2 battles of the gauntlet before I continue, like before I do the episode. Yeah, I'm gonna jump cut to when I catch Skarmory because it's been a bit of a nuisance. I'll probably catch it maybe after I say that. You know what, let's go one more try. If it fails this time, I'm just gonna cut, you know. Alright, see you guys when I catch the armory. Here we go. Got it. Took forever to catch, so he ran out of synthesis. That's how long it took. You've got a lot better with us. Would you say, Wes, why don't you and me team up again just like old times? You mean the snack machine, we can do whatever we please. The world will be ours, hey? Sure, why not? I can tell when you're just joshing me, but that doesn't matter anymore. So I'm going back for you now, get going. I'll have to bloody heal now. Because it took forever just for Scummy to get caught. But at least he's taken care of, and we don't have to worry about him later on. I think you do get to battle him in the post game and have a different shadow Pokemon. Could be wrong about that though. We'll see in due time, like. No, I'll say that was only 15 minutes, so let's go for some battles in the Gauntlet. Because this is basically just the 4th and final Colosseum of the game, I think. It might be 5 though. And Gonzap is gone. Here we are at the Wheelgam Colosseum, which is very much like Pokemon Battle Evolution's Colosseum. It's the third time we will actually come into a Colosseum with us. Look, I'm sure I worried that perhaps Gonzap beating you. Time has come for you to pay off some debts. But if you battle this payment towards the huge loss you inflict on us, I expect to see a spectacular battle out of you. After all, you're here to entertain. Big fight like this, it is a little intimidating. I don't want to be embarrassed here, so I'll battle to win. Bodybuilder Joma. Or Jomas. Jomas? I don't know. We start with a Porygon and Zangoose, essentially just a normal type trainer. With Marsh and Terra being the mean carbon that they are, should be good, I would say. Start with Earthquake and Protect as usual. I love this card though, it's too good. Just gotta be a bit careful because they're probably just attacking Marsh constantly. They are huge damage. Nice beam which does nothing. Excellent. So we'll go for the Razor Leaf Earthquake combo next. It thinks that the third Pokemon just gets hit by the Earthquake. The game is a lot faster than I expected it to be. I guess a plus B nature though. It's got Sassy, which is special attack up, I think. It's a lot faster than it looks. That's for sure. But of course, this is Cypher's hideout, so it's also the only Colosseum in the game to have a Shadow Pokemon. But of course, all these Pokemon will have a low catch rate, which is a bit annoying. That did some good damage. And so just level up. We're gonna go for Sludge Bomb and Razor Leaf. I don't want to do too much damage to it. I want to try and catch it. Never mind. Again, you're just getting consequence like it does. You can come back here though, and you can have another attempt to catch your Pokemon. So don't worry too much about it. But it's annoying. Oh yeah, it's also the only Colosseum that pays you and does give you a TM at the end. You do get money for clearing the other Colosseums, about 8,000, which is pretty good. Our next opponent is the Hunter, I think. Hunter? My turn next. I don't think you get healed either. Not sure. This guy goes with an Absol and Mighty Anna. But there is a Pokemon in this battle I considered for the team, and that's the Absol. But there's another last play I'm going to use it on. So we're just going to go for the Earthquake and Protect combo. We're going to try and catch the Absol though, so don't worry too much about that. But I thought about using Absol in this last play from the beginning, but I decided not to. Ooh, critical. Yeah, we don't get healed during these battles, which is a bit annoying. Which is why I'm going to just use the items now. But Absol is a really good mixed attacker, able to dish out both good physical and special damage. It can lose so many moves like Fire Blast, Blizzard, Thunder. It can also get KO'd. Wait, did it not get KO'd? It didn't get KO'd! How? Well, I guess we'll try to catch up, Saul. For him power on Mighty Anna. That all has a low catch rate, so it could be tricky to catch. Oh, but it's going to use Shadow Rush to kill itself, isn't it? It's probably using Shadow Rush, it's going to kill itself, that's annoying. Yeah, it's KO. Didn't have to Shadow Rush, but decided to anyways. Well, that's a fail. But we'll get a chance to catch him again. And we'll send out Palace Wine, lower the Shadow Gauge just a bit. Go for the Shadow Rush and Razor Leaf. I'm still surprised how fast Meganium is. You want to think it was faster than a Sharpedo. But next battle, which I don't remember how many battles it is. I think it's 4 or 5 though. Reverse looking forward to meeting you. Should you think it's a great honor to battle on this fabulous stage, I'm going to beat you and earn my promotion to an admin. Yeah, this is apparently the most powerful of peons. More powerful than the Kim, Venus, and Ein. Now, of course, they're using fire types. I think Houndoom is a shadow Pokemon, which is a really good option for a shadow Pokemon, but there's another less that I'm going to use it in. So, kind of a bad choice really to put here. Yeah, it's probably getting KO'd by Earthquake. Yeah, I will catch off screen though. And the last Pokemon is Picago. I was a bit disappointed with just a bit too much power. But final boss of the game, I think, is mid-50s to high 50s, like maybe level 60, or they might be level 60 and higher. The whole point is you're meant to catch your shadow Pokemon and get XP while working your way back up. So you're meant to come here twice, basically. But I decided to skip all that, basically. Next trainer is another peon. So exactly why I was choosing the Ancross squad. But I did consider hunting for the team, but it's another game I can get at them. Tropius and Valkyrie. Not exactly fun to start a fight against. Especially for the type my team covers. But Tropius is the shadow Pokemon, which is a Pokemon I don't really use as well. I just never really consider it. It might just be the typing grass flying is weak to so many things that it's always usually way too slow to do anything. Like it's never, like by the time I can get Tropius, I always have the number of Pokemon that I can battle with. I just don't go for it. I usually always have a flying or a grass type. For attack, Dragon Breath on Valkyrie. They really want to get rid of Terra. I don't blame them though, Terra's been willing in these final couple battles, or pretty much so. I think I did make the right choice by moving Light Screen and getting him power now. So now I can take out, I have no way to take down dragon types. One other option would be taking Ice type, and there's not that many in this game. And I'm wondering if there is any at all. I think there is though. There you go, Philosynthesis. Gonna go with Attack once again. And Earthquake. Kinda need power. Tropius is not gonna hit us now, which is great. I'm gonna go for Razor Leaf and Earthquake. Do some damage with that. Tropius is probably going to use Fly again, so he usually does. Critical hit though, pretty nice. Oh, Synthesis. The Tropius is Synthesis, okay. I'm going to go for Hidden Power. And followed up with another Earthquake. Basically want to get rid of the Cactus. Make it a 2-on-1 situation. Tropius obviously gonna fly. The alarm is gonna do not much. I'll go for text and wagon wheel. Okay, this episode's 30 minutes, so I'm gonna end the episode. Next time we'll have Tropius car. So I'll see you guys then.